What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up, Bentley? Welcome to the stream. Tampa sucks. Yes, sir. So we got some pretty fire content, you guys, later today as well. So 12-0, nice record. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to keep it perfect. You know what I mean? Trying to keep it good. So that's what I'm shooting for today for sure. So we got that going. We got episode 3 of season 1 of the Walking Dead Ones Who Live reaction late tonight, so definitely do stay tuned for that. We'll probably have a members stream as well, so definitely do stay tuned for that as well. And I'll probably go live on YouTube as well. Mr. Heisenberg is probably going to come in over around 8 or 9, somewhere around there. So that's what we're looking at here. So, but yeah, probably might be doing a Last of Us Part 2, Should of Us Part 2 live stream after this, potentially. So definitely stay tuned there. So, you know, trying to keep the fire content going for you guys. We got some grinding streams as well. There potentially could be a chat live stream for the members tomorrow, so for your soldiers. So definitely do stay tuned for that. You probably generals will probably also have an update video probably tomorrow too. So we got some content coming up. I know there's unfortunately they lost a couple members, which is unfortunate. So hopefully they come back. That'd be great. Because now we're gonna kind of get back into the content for the members and stuff like that. But we're trying to hit 30, so it'd be awesome if we can hit that. That'd be much appreciated. How you guys are doing? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And yeah. So smash a like, subscribe. You guys know, would appreciate it. Social media is X, Instagram, Discord, True Social down below. Check them all out. Twitch, second channel over his reviews, main channel over his gamer. Links for everything down below. All that Gucci stuff. It's gonna be fire. So. It's gonna be fire. So, rock and roll. Hope you guys enjoy. And let's get it. So. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This is a team that may be out of the playoff chase at this point, but they're an organization with a ton of pride, and they'll be playing hard all the way to the final whistle of the final game, no matter where they are in the standings. It's the Lions going up against the Buccaneers. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry, with the distinctive pipe ship in the north end zone, we can only be in one place, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Detroit Lions. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Yeah, the Buccaneers. Buccaneers. Yeah. Shitty nears, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
First down. And some room
oh, damn it.
And he'll avoid the tackle there
Son
with a slide. That goes for a gain of 31.
Damn.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Two times. You got 4. Let's go now.
A first carry now for Kenneth Dixon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, boys. We got to lock in. Lock in. Yeah.
Play fake. Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
They've got good
Let me know if everything's working good, by the way.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their performance.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 9th-year man out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
Such a key cog in their AFC title win 2 weeks ago. Remember what he told us this past week? That he couldn't wait to get out here to this day, to this stage, but also was trying to take it all in as well, trying to slow down the process a little bit so he wouldn't be overamped for the game.
Yeah, he said, I want to slow it down but speed it up all at once. Now the game is here, and he's ready to shine. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, baby. Let's get this W. Hippity hippity.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. This one complete to Theo Riddick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They go back to Reddick. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Stafford, the left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Hot diggity.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He hits Reddick underneath. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And on this offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
Come on, boys. Let's get it.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, yes. Detroit. Marvin Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Tough storm. Welcome to the stream.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now the Lions defensive starters.
Let's take a look at the veteran strongman, Haloti Ngata. This guy has been used in his career up and down the line of scrimmage. Now settling a little bit more as a base defensive tackle, maybe even a nose. Hard for people to move. Takes on 2, sometimes 3 blocks in any given down. And guess what? That frees up other people to make tackles.
2nd down following the run.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left. Everyone's got 4. 4 down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Damn.
A very solid game
Scrub.
of 27.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now Jameis on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, and that takes us from second to third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A dump off to Sims. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Not high enough. Yep.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Let's throw a little love Brent Grimes' way, because I have to admit, he's been one of my favorites since I first saw him play in Atlanta. Undersized, but makes up for it with incredible leaping ability. His teammates call him Hops. This guy knows how to get up there and
hey guys
take
doing? Let me know.
away from receivers. Passes defended in 2016, 24.
Led the league. Here's Riddick. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things off.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Riddick with a carry. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
A first update now from Cleveland, and it's the Browns out to the early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now Riddick. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now a play fake here on first down. Ebron caught left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On the ground, it's Riddick. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Mm-hmm.
What's tight? Tight end right. What's tight? Tight end right.
On second down, here's Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Golden Tate with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. On second down, it's Dixon. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Winston now to throw on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrett Davis. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
W's, boys. W's.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And Tate's got it. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Stafford on first down. Going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
A swing pass caught, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year, and the Lions add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
W's.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Oh, man, that's 2 interceptions, man. What are they doing?
First down, Stafford here.
Oh.
And Jones has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. To throw on second down, Stafford. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 22-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
Golden Tate is really effective when he runs slant routes, and it's a little different from what I normally see with guys. Typically, that slant route is those big body guys, isn't it, partner? You see those guys run inside, and it's hard for people to get through them. I think Golden Tate wins on his slant routes with sheer speed and audacity.
Now a first down throw, Stafford.
Yeah.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Out to the flat for Riddick. And he's brought down after a good gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Running away with this game.
That time, a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming up later tonight, a reminder one of the best rivalries going. We'll have the Ravens and Steelers for you at 8:30 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday night, another divisional matchup. This time it's the Pats heading down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Nice two for there.
PB. Appreciate it for February 20th. And Marcy El Colo on February 27th. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. For 200 followers. I'll be doing another giveaway at the
drive begins with a run by Dixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, Winston. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now the 6-year man from Cal, Brian Anger, on to kick as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Pretty good play, Didn't get nothing. I like it how they were only good in that first play, and now they went to shit.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
All right, here we go, boys. Let's get it.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with.
He catched it. The other guy caught it. What?
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Now Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. From the red zone now, Stafford. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Again, it's Stafford. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we will toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon.
Wait, really?
And welcome to the EA Halftime Report.
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there's Golden Tate doing exactly what he does well. Extra yards after the catch.
Exactly. To your point, among wide receivers, no one had more yards after the catch than Tate last year, 635. On first down at Stafford. Looking deep here for Ebron. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too.
Do it again.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 19 yards that time for number 19. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Come on, baby, give me it. Give me it, baby.
On second and 10, Stafford.
Yes.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first and 10, Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Theo Riddick, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Ooh, you got
Getting your
Tampa
back
too.
involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
W's.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Over the middle to Evans. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
When Mike Evans sees
At least I got him down. He didn't get any further.
I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
On first down, they go with Dixon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On the give, this is Dixon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spin.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Bastard.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and it's now 35-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield, and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that, and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
Oh, he stays up. Looking deep here for Ebron. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And he can't quite pick it.
Fuck you.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy that they kept it and did that. So very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
W's right there, boys. W's. They didn't even
After
get
the
nothing on
interception,
that.
here's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Stafford.
Yeah.
Looking downfield for Joe. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out. And he ended up...
Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. To the air again, Stafford. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The time, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
I'm going to get it.
Here's Stafford. And he takes this one in.
Shove that up your
Lions
ass.
Touchdown. Golden Tate becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
W.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively.
W, fire W, yes.
That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Let's go now. Blue lady.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Scrub.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Jameis now on first down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Really?
Zone infraction, defense.
Fuck you. Fuck yourself.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Kick your ass, Beach.
Now a handoff for Dixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd down, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Yeah, forget about the sticks. We got to get the 6.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
The kickoff team on the field now is they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And they'll lose
bullshit. I was already past the line.
Lead to a 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Back to the throw, Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Andy Dalton hovering around 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdown throws as well. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Let's go now. Blue lady. Even.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. His throw incomplete. Kenneth Dixon, the running back, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a
Slinging
timer
it
on,
and
huh?
slonging it.
That one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And Brait, the tight end's got it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford, blitz coming, and down he goes.
Fucker.
Levante David, not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now Stafford.
Cheated.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Stafford now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
So out come the Bucs now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
and the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Akeem Spence in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
W.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 12.
Second down, Winston. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Working out of the gun, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7.
What's up, Walker? Dad, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Third and long for Winston. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they like to have back as it brings up fourth down. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
They have gone to the fourth quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. Quite a bit of offense in that one with the Packers swinging back in front. Aaron Rodgers,
awesome, brother.
A couple of touchdown passes.
I don't know if it's going to be tonight.
Yards in that one. And
Maybe
Detroit
tomorrow.
getting set to go now. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this
Heisenberg's coming around at 8 or so.
That just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
Well, I told you that it's probably not going to be Saturday. Come on, brother. You keep forgetting about Mr. Heisenberg.
Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown.
We could do that. Stream around, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know if I'd be able to do it for very long. That's the only reason why I don't think it's a good idea.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And some space here. Still fighting. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
So out now come the Lions. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Now it's Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, they gave me that opportunity. I'm going to do it. Mr. Ray's is going to do it. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Stafford going to throw it. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance
Storm.
to finish things off. Didn't get it done.
Yeah, baby.
I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Yeah, Mr. Ray's is going to do it. You're going to make him look really stupid now.
To throw on second
Let's
down
get it.
to Stafford.
Oh,
Slant caught.
yeah.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's embarrassed at this point.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
W's. Damn. That's sad, man. Oh.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Ready.
Oh, that's funny.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
That was great. Another fumble. Oh, man. That's hysterical.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Sue me. Sue me. That was W, guys. W. That was W. Do. Oh man, that was hilarious though. That really was. Yeah, 75. I always do the ones that are the lowest, pretty much, you know what I mean? Because if you continue to improve that, then eventually it will, it'll be really good. Yeah, look at that. 13-0. Ah, yeah, baby. Lions offense is salivating. Very excited to go up against the weak Bears. Ah, ha, ha. Yes, sir. Ooh, the Bears are sheet. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn. Hmm. Conference. Ooh, the Patriots. Oh. Ooh, the Falcons. Wow. They're up there. Ooh, the Seahawks are too. The Chargers. And here's the gay-ass Chiefs. Mmm. Wow, Mr. Deadwalker. Look at your Chiefs. They turned that around, didn't they? They're on a 5-winning streak right now. 9-4. Wow. I'm impressed. I thought they would have screwed it up. I want them to lose, though, because I don't want them in there. I don't want them in there. No, no, no. I don't want them in there. Oh, oh. He doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Yo. Another win by the Lions. 13-0. Huh. You guys want me to do one more game, or? What is this?
A really cool Sonic X reference in Sonic Frontiers, and if you love Sonic, subscribe right now. In Update 3, after Super Sonic weakens the end, Dr. Eggman shoots Super Sonic through the end to destroy it completely. A very similar sequence happens in Sonic X, where after battling a giant robot, Tails shoots Sonic through the giant robot to destroy it. And again when Tails shoots Super Sonic and Super Shadow at the Metarax to destroy it. In addition, after the final boss of Sonic Frontiers, it rains streaks of light. The same thing also happens after defeating the Metarax in Sonic X. That's all for now. Remember, you gotta go fast.
My 100 Tesco meal deals. You guys are onto something. Give me things to buy with my newfound Deadpool riches. Listen to Sonic music all day. Yeah, Sonic music is the best music. It was great so far. You're going to draw me in a pile of money with my... I would love to see that. Draw me making out with Deadpool. Like, just crazily, like, just... Okay. That's enough. All going crazy, like, going insane. Buy 1,000 Sonic 06 copies. I love waking up to a past this night at 6. That is... You actually wake up to that song? That's quite good. Bye, Leggy's mom. I'm going to draw you also, yes, you and Deadpool. Thank you very much, I love Deadpool. Say first, your Jordans are fake, so you can say it. First, your Jordans are completely fake. I don't know what he says after that. Your Jordans are completely fake. Crystal Ronaldo. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So you guys say yes, go for one more.
Very nearby idiots. My headphones got blacked out such a level of insanity. Bro, I knocked the paints over. Oh no, I got paint on the mouse pad. Oh, I just realized I got paint on the mouse pad. Looks like I'm just gonna have to buy another mouse pad, I guess. Okay. Here we go. Wipe it off quickly. I just put my finger in my mouth to try and clean it, but there's paint all over my finger. No, that's just making it worse. Oh no.
Oh shit.
No. There's black paint on my tongue. Bro, I ate paint. I actually did just eat paint. What the hell? I just ate paint. I weren't looking at my fingers. I didn't think I had paint on my fingers. I didn't look. Bro's dying. Yeah, no, it's over for me. It's over for me. Get some water. I probably should drink some more. You might be onto something there, bro. Sonic, please don't fall over. I'm holding him up with my finger. Bro, that just tasted like pain. Oh my god, that's disgusting. It tasted like pain.
Bro, he's getting so many donations when he was live streaming. Man, that'd be insane if I got that many. I'm not gonna demand that many, of course, because and he didn't demand that any either. He just got lucky.
I accidentally licked my finger to try to clean my mouse pad without looking that my finger was.
I'll watch that later.
And we are live. Welcome everybody to the most ridiculous thing we've ever done.
Hey, everybody.
Shadow's
Hello.
Yeah, Shadow's in a really bad mood. Don't blame him if he doesn't want to see much.
Well, I think this is going to be, at least going to be enlightening for you, huh?
Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
To anybody who doesn't know, let me just explain a couple things. This ridiculous...
Alright, I have to watch that later, too. Two Sonic channels. All right, frick it. We'll play one more, guys. We'll do it. We're saying yeah, so frick it, right? Let's go for 14. Why the heck not? You know, because we did a bunch of Red Wings games, you know, right away. So, oh, I don't know how many streams I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm not sure, because I am gonna go see Imaginary, that horror movie, with my girlfriend, and we're gonna go look at
the Lions are number 1 in pass TDs,
at a house.
and they go up against the Bears defense that will try to keep them out of the end zone.
All right,
You're going
Larry,
down.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears.
We got to cheer against the Chiefs. We cannot have them win another game. They're on a 5-winning streak, and we need it needs to stop.
It's the
it needs
final
to stop.
3 weeks of the
No more.
season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This fielded a
It needs
few
to
yards
stop.
into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So
We're gonna keep our streak going.
coming out for their opening drive.
Their streak is going to
They'll
end.
be led out by a
Needs
former
to happen.
Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
To be considered
Needs to
for
happen.
the MVP award in the NFL,
It
it's
must
gotta be
happen.
a season of not just consistency, but spectacular consistency, and he's had it all the way through.
I think you're right. He's been as consistent, more consistent probably than anybody else as the numbers bear out. And the social media chatter for the MVP races certainly start to ramp up. I know you and I have felt that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Right now,
All right.
he's in the
Watch
pole
the bottom of the
position
screen
as we
there.
head down the
Week
stretch.
15. We'll see what team they're
You
going
see
to go
what Riddick
against.
was able to do in last week's ball game. 14 carries, 61
Oh, there they are.
yards.
And when he went
Come on,
over
Los
1,000
Angeles.
yards last week,
Beat 'em.
You know what it did for their offense?
Must
It gave
beat
them
'em.
a true identity because
Beat
everyone's
'em.
going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will.
Pray for Los Angeles, guys. Come on, Los Angeles.
But how about the coaching staff?
I would not
When they
cheer
go
for
in
him,
and
but
talk
I don't care.
contracts, when they talk
I want
to
the Chiefs to
reporters,
lose.
Hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means
Ow.
something in today's NFL.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And now the offense for Detroit.
Golden Tate is a dream for a play caller as a wide receiver because you can use him all over the field. Use him out wide, bring him into the slot, circle him into the
Come on,
backfield
baby.
where he can take handoffs as a running back. But the key part of his game, run after catch. Usually one of the top players in the NFL in that statistic.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. He was the focal point. Big game, up over 200 yards and a score.
And one thing I do know, when you put up numbers like that, the next team you're going to play, unless they're extremely arrogant, all they're thinking is, what can we throw at him that's going to be different and is going to knock him off his game?
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Oh, it's that 826. God dang it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
W's.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Here's Stafford now on second down. This will be caught at about the 6. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
No, they cannot. It's a trap.
Stafford looks to throw again.
God
falls
damn it.
incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Here we go on fourth. Stafford.
No.
And his
Oh
first
my
pass
fucking
is
God.
incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game. They set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long, even though they don't get it. Because it's the first drive of the game, you're not
and right away, he lost the football. And, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
I got points either way.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
What happened?
Free Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
On first down, Stafford here. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Such a big W to get those 2 points in. That's crazy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Ebron caught left side. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh,
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That confused me. Sorry.
He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
That
Well, so
confused
much
me.
for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run. Because you want to know how you guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They snap it to Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, Chicago. Benny Cunningham, 79 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And it's now a 7-2 ball game.
That's some bullshit.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Scrubs.
Come on, baby, go. Be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
That is some frickin' bogus, man. You said I had the first down, and then you listen to those bastards?
Out as we give you a look
Really?
at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl,
I'm getting that touchdown. I don't even care.
The ones that get hot,
I don't give a shit.
Sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure.
I'm getting it. No buts.
On second down, here's Stafford. Ebron's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stafford finding his big tight end Ebron for a Lion first down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Fresh set of downs here.
Come on, boys. We got to get it. Show these scrubs who they are.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
and no escaping
oh my God.
He'll go down. They got
what
him
in
for
the
a
name?
Sack. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Looking to throw on second down.
Don't get...
Stafford
Yes.
going the out route and complete.
Go.
It's
Go,
Tate.
go, go.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now a first down following that long gain. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll give it here to his running back. Down right around the 25. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seven yards to go on second down.
See me. See me.
Out of the gun, Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a
first down. Let's go.
It's good enough to move the chains.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise.
I was trying to do it in the first quarter, but it
catch
is what it
radius
is.
with the bigger targets.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 7-2 is our score. We're back to the Motor City after this. This is the NFL
Won't be for long.
On EA Sports.
So now you give me that first down, and that one didn't even look like a first down.
The Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2.
You know what I mean? Like,
on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford, and this is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
What's left? What's left?
Come on, boys, lock in.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 180.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. This will be caught just inside
Come
the 10. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Yes, sir. What do you think? 2-pointer or not? What do you think? 2-pointer or not? Go for the 2-pointer or 1-pointer? What do you guys think? I mean, either way, it's a W. One of them could potentially be, but I have faith. But I'll give you guys a second to answer. I have to go to the restroom real quick. You guys didn't decide yet? What are we doing? Go for 2-pointer or not? Two-pointer? All right, you got it.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
We're ahead either way.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's got it.
Yes!
The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Oh, yeah, baby. Nice.
That'll
Yes,
be taken
sir.
in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played.
Going down, you scrub.
Only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's able to hit Joshua Bellamy. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Oh yeah, but mine. Oh no.
Oh, I like it.
And Miller with it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production?
W's, guys.
Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, you're a former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Stafford on 3rd down. And he connects with Ebron. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. Near the 42.
You still got that first down.
They get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
He's going right through his guy. That's funny. He's glitching through his player. That's hilarious.
To throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there for number 15. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Stafford. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a 1st down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he's got his man. It's caught and touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7.
They're not going tonight. Pretty good. Not too shabby.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
It's going okay. That's good. Good to hear.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Yeah, get him.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And some room to work. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Sucker. That scared him. He should have went after his ass, though.
Here's Pat O'Donnell to punt in his 4th year from Miami as he's on to punt for Chicago. Coming up at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of this first half. That is, of course,
I don't care about Larry
unless you decide to skip him.
And for the record, we do not encourage that.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect. Because
what do you guys
that means
think?
The
Skip?
line's blocking really well.
Skip
no one's
halftime?
dropping any of the passes thrown to them. And the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
From the end zone, Stafford. There's that man again. It's complete. Yeah! They're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Watch right, watch right.
You guys want me to skip the halftime or Larry?
On first down, it's Stafford.
Yeah.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A
Hippity hoppity
very
hoopity.
solid gain of 27.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Looking deep here for Ebron. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
You got it.
Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So
Squeeze another one in.
Let's see
You
if
already
they can catch
know.
their defense maybe on their heels.
No. We're going to get another one right now. No.
Stafford on first down. And
Hippity.
it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Heard a coach talking about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Prater on to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
That was beautiful right there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Watch left, tight end to the left, tight end left. Set, green 39, green 39.
Here's Cunningham. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute.
It's in the game.
Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3.
Yeah, we're sorry,
So both
Larry,
teams
but we
have
don't
their
want to listen to
marching
you.
orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
That's pretty funny. Poor Larry, right?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete.
Yes.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Oh, it's going to be in a minute.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14.
Ow!
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Yeah, baby.
First and 10, Stafford.
Oh.
Pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jarrell Freeman coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Bastard ass scrub.
To throw on second down, Stafford. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. The Lions on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do.
Ooh,
it's
you
not
lucky
something
scrub.
that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st down there to the tight end.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions add on to their lead. And partner, sayonara to Randy Moss's 07 record. That is the 24th receiving touchdown this year for him. He's the new king.
Well, always remember how Randy did it. Going deep, going over the top of people, and catching those touchdown passes. But what we've witnessed here today, what we've witnessed throughout this season, great new memories have been created by the new
Big
king.
W.
That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
Yeah,
line.
4 W's. Not
Bears
diggity dog.
offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some.
Now Trubisky lost the football.
Get it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's second down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Damn.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will score.
Yeah!
Touchdown, Lions. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Wait. What? Wait.
Now
How was that a touchdown?
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
What? How was that a touchdown?
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Oh, can I not? Oh, that's not. Oh, I can't go back any further. Oh, damn. I should have paused it sooner and then looked at it. Huh. Okay. he had to drop it because from my angle, from that angle, what they showed us, it didn't look like he dropped it. It looked like he still had it. And then I brought him down. You know what I mean? So that's why when they said, he picked it up. Wait, I'm trying to like process this here. So he must have dropped it. And then my guy picked it up and then went in. But did my guy even go in the zone? Because it didn't look like he did. Like I'm confused by that. Yeah, right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what happened here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it barely though. Barely. Like he almost had it. Or he almost hanged on to it. Now wait a minute here though. What wait, did he even did did he even go it did he even go in? What? Unless if they counted it right here. I mean, huh? I'm just flabbergasted by this, cause like this doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, did he have his hands on it maybe? Oh, maybe he did. Uh, yeah, I mean, just barely. Okay. Hmm. All right. Wow. That's okay. It just, I mean, to just I mean, okay, yeah, him picking it up. He just got yeah, because like he was just on the line when he grabbed the ball or when he had his hands on the ball, and I think that's where they called it and said, yeah, it's a touchdown because he's on the line and he just, grabbed the ball. But because afterwards, as you see, afterwards when he physically has it, he's not past the line. So like like, I mean, I get it if you would have moved to the right, but he didn't move to the right. You know what I mean? He didn't move to the right, and then he dropped the ball because they're like, oh, yeah, touchdown, yeah. You know, I just, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, he got lucky right there. I mean, you can see that, right there, that leg, right there. So, right here. And the line's on it, too. You can see it. So, right there. Yeah, so, I mean... So yeah, that was just well, yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just found a better angle. Ah, I see it now. Okay. All right, I see it now. Cause that the first time when he grabbed the ball, I was like, that's really pushing it. But do you see what I'm seeing now? Do you see it? Do you see what I'm seeing? Yeah, right there. Yep. Yeah, he's on the line right there. And that's all you need to do is if you grab the ball, which he does successfully. Well, this is backwards. What the hell? Yeah, right there. Yeah, he's on the line. So, okay, that makes more sense. Because I was gonna say that just I see it now, you know. So, all because he grabbed it right there. It was just enough. All right, fair play. Fair play. He got lucky though, because if he didn't do that, it would have not been a touchdown. I mean, obviously, I would have thought he would have went in the zone if he didn't know that it was already on the line.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20.
I'm sure he probably would have.
His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that.
And that was awesome,
you
but crazy.
it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Cunningham takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll go with Cunningham.
No, get him.
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to
yeah, so he just got lucky when he grabbed the ball. He was already on the line
for a first down.
for
I
a
wonder if the defense might have been
few
loosened
seconds
up a
there,
little bit, maybe anticipating
enough to be like, yep, it's a touchdown, and that's why he didn't go past the line after that.
After the run.
He got lucky. But like I stated, I'm sure he would have went past it for sure if he knew that they didn't call it.
Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
He probably got down, yeah.
Worth noting the largest deficit the Bears have ever overcome in their long history, 20 points against the Cardinals in 06. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And it's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got room. And he slides to avoid the hit. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
That's crazy.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who is just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to them.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Go.
Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
We can talk all we want
job,
about
Matthew.
football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield.
What the frick? Where's my guys?
Get it to him in space. Let him use his. This is caught inside the 15. And
Where's
he
my
takes
guys?
this thing down deep into Chicago territory. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Where the hell?
Back now at Ford Field, and this is a blowout so far as we get.
What the hell? Where was my guys? Did you see where they were at? Because I didn't. Like, what? Like, yo, what the frick? Like, I'm just flabbergasted yet again. And then my man over here, my man Tate was the only one that came out. Oh, thank God he did. That was a beauty, though. That was a beauty. Look at that.
For the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair.
My goodness, man. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Push it, push it, push it.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays.
I should have went A.
Defense.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And
yes.
Ebron's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
Thank you, Ebron.
Eric Ebron
in the open.
with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
I love the
Sense of
Lions.
urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now let's go. Green 39.
On first down, Trubisky. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All right, peace out, Walker Dead. Thank you for sticking
down,
around.
Trubisky.
Get him.
Complete to Wright. There he goes, right side.
No.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Damn it.
Kendall Wright, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to make things a bit more respectable.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh! Oh no! What am I doing? Oh shit! That was terrible.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the
That was
playoff
terrible.
race coming
I'm sorry.
into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where
I was
the
trying to
mental
see if I could
fortitude
go
comes to
around
play,
him, but
doesn't
that
it? Because
didn't
now
really
you're
work.
not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other.
That was a oopsie.
Supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL.
There we
The
go.
teams
We
that
made up
play
for it. We made up
and
for
play
it.
to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Stafford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Now Stafford. He's got a... This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Woo! Eric Ebron, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. That's caught left side by Bellamy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards there for number 15.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now Trubisky on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target, and it's third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Get on the foot right here. All right, here we go.
Trubisky to throw again.
What is happening?
And he's got some space. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Oh, get it.
This is scooped up by the Lions. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady. Get those gains and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Yeah, another touchdown right here. Let's get it. Yep.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing is Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What?
Picked off inside the 5. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
What a bastard he is.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Trubisky. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Bastard
What's the old
ass.
adage, be quick,
So you
but
get.
don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch,
Well, he wasn't even in
but
bounds.
has enough body control to get his feet
Oh,
down,
he
inbounds,
wasn't even in.
toe tapping,
He
and
wasn't even
dragging
in.
to make sure he gets it
You're
done.
cheating. You were cheating. He wasn't in. His ass was out of bounds. You dumb
On first
fuck.
and 10, it's Trubisky.
Oh,
got
my
it.
God.
And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really
fucking
on the march
bullshit.
now. It's a
You're
first
fucking
down.
blind as shit. Blind as shit.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be
Blind
brought down
as
just shy
shit.
of the 5 at the 6. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make
You don't
this a
even
second
deserve the
down.
touchdown because you weren't even in bounds, you dumb fuck.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And this is
Oh,
caught.
my.
Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns,
damn it.
26 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh,
didn't it?
oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
That is some bullshit. All right, now I'm gonna get one for that now because you
Now as
you
they
don't
get
deserve
back
this.
out onto the field. They have the big lead here
you
late.
don't. I don't
They
give a shit what
protected
you
their
think.
home turf well, didn't
You're
they?
fucking.
They certainly did,
That's
partner.
bullshit.
And just think about
You
how
didn't
good
deserve
that
that. You were out of
feels
bounds. I don't
because
give a fuck what you
every
think.
team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think
You
about
did
your
not deserve
routine
it. I
stays
don't
the
even give a
same.
shit.
Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Stafford gonna
Your
throw.
ass.
He's going to rifle
Does not
one deep
deserve it.
left side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll
I don't
leave them
even
with
care.
just one
I'm getting
remaining
it.
in this fourth quarter of play.
I'm getting it. Your ass don't deserve it.
Now a first down
Your
throw.
ass
Stafford
did not deserve it.
fighting ahead at the 15. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And it's a memorable catch because it's the single best reception performance in a game in league history.
How much fun has this been today for us, though, to watch this type of performance? Mr. Glue Fingers himself establishing a brand new record in the NFL.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Go for a two-pointer. Why not? Really shove it in their face.
Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Up big, and they go for two, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got that one, man. That's bullshit.
They go play action
Cheating.
here on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Yeah, where is it? Let me see. Or was it? Oh, whatever. I'm telling you though, he was not in bounds. You can rewind the stream. He was not in bounds. I mean, they even showed the replay on that bitch, and he was not in bounds. He was on white. By the time he caught the ball, he was out of bounds. So that's bullshit. Yeah, yellow.
Hello?
Yo.
What do you want him for? I'm joking with it. I called you.
It's all good. What's up? Oh, appreciate the new follow, by the way. Madded 24 Kings. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, brother, on Twitch. Thank you. Much love, much love. We're 25 away, guys, from 200. That's awesome. Thank you.
200 what?
Followers.
On Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
That's trash.
That's pretty good.
I have 0 on Twitch, so I don't give a frick.
Right.
I don't like they're trash.
Yep. That's why I assume you're on your way.
Yeah. And I got a very special guest with me tonight.
You got a what now?
I won't be there for about another 3 or 4 days.
What?
I'm driving to Kansas City.
It did.
I'm actually going to Singapore, actually, but
Oh, so you mean you won't be able to do next week? Is that what you're saying?
I'm getting a celebrity, and I'm bringing him over.
It-
We'll see if you can guess who it is.
Taylor Swift.
Yep, got that one right.
I did.
Final.
I mean, I like to see. I like to see who. I like to see you get her. You know, it's gonna be a hard, you know, bandwagon. You know.
She'll leave her boyfriend out when she sees me.
It's gonna be a hard one, man. Cause Kelsey over there, he ain't gonna give her up, man. He's gonna be like, you ain't taking my queen.
I don't martial arts, man. He'll be fucking.
No. Nah, I don't know about that one. That one's gonna be hard. He's a big ass motherfucker. What the? There we go, 14-0. Okay, did gay ass Chiefs lose? I pray to God they did. I'm hoping that the Chiefs lost. Did they lose?
How would they lose? They ain't even playing now.
No, on the NFL here, did they lose? Let's see. Yes! 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 Yes, they lost. Thank the Lord. Woohoo!
Adding a new character in the new Madden game this year?
It's somebody else. Well, because this is an older Chiefs team.
No, I'm talking the Madden this year.
Oh.
The 25 Madden game. Are they adding a new character?
I don't know. Beats me.
Taylor Swift for the Chiefs.
Oh, I don't know.
They should do that.
Ah!
They do that.
I told I was just like I was just like, damn your Chiefs at 7:02, and he says, what do they do, LOL? I said, damn your Chiefs, freaking 5 winning streak right now, and then I gave him the And he goes, "What do you mean? Which winning streak?" And then this is to Nate, of course. Anybody else? Mr. Nate the Simp of Cheese. And then I send him a picture. I sent him a screenshot of what they were at and the streak and everything like that. I said they were in the teens before. I said.
You remember, I'm cheering for them as well this
year. Yeah. I said they were in the teens beforehand. Now those bastards got up to 8th place thanks to their 5 winning streak. And then Mr. Nate over there says, "Yes, sir." And I said, "Grr." I said, "I don't." I said, "I don't want them there. They don't deserve to be." He said, "Oh yeah, why is that?" LOL, because they ain't that good.
Why is that? They deserve to go there.
I said, "Because they ain't that good." He says. He said, "Gotta remember that it is pre-Mahomes Chiefs team. That is Alex Smith era Chiefs team." I said, "Yeah, I know. It's still irritating." I said, "I'm playing another game to make it 2 games today, so I'm hoping your team loses this 5 winning streak. Praying for Los Angeles to beat the Chiefs." The teams.
I want the Chiefs to win in 2024.
Yeah. But I got my W. They lost. Yes, I know, but I'm still losing. I'm still cheering against them. I'm still cheering against them.
Patrick's the greatest fucking player of all time until they lose and he's a trash quarterback.
That's why I'm cheering against them. I still don't want them in my playoffs.
I want them in the Super Bowl this year. Next year.
I don't. I'll be cheering against them.
That's just one person will be watching. If they're not watching, I'll leave. I already said it. They'll walk or no. So, I mean, you almost got me right now. And that can change in a heartbeat.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck about football. Let me be honest. I don't give a fuck. At least I'm honest about it.
He's gonna get sad now because his team's lost.
I don't give a fuck about no football. I don't give a fuck about Madden. That game's ass anyway. I'm gonna buy the new season though. If Taylor Swift's in the new season, I'm buying Madden. See again, I told you, I'm only there for her.
Right. I know, that's funny.
Yeah. Man, when I saw her about 20 times, man, I had such a happy night. It gave me weeks worth of fucking photos. I think that.
Hopefully they continue to keep on losing so then they can drop even lower in the ranks. Because I don't want them in my playoffs. I don't want them there.
I wanted to see the Lions in the Super Bowl, though. Just dominate the fucking Chiefs this year.
That's the great thing about my Lions. We are dominating. We're 14-0 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're pre the new Lions too. They sucked as well.
Yes, I am. But I got Matthew Stafford. So. And if you use him to his potential, he's actually not bad. It's actually pretty damn good.
I'm gonna go watch. I can't wait to see the ones who live tonight. Oh God! No, actually tomorrow. My bad.
Yeah, or early morning. Great Storm, we got our W. We got 2 W's. No, I finished it.
I can't wait to. Good thing I know you're streaming on Twitch. I almost said a word I shouldn't be saying.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
You know what word I was
I'm just trying to get paid. I mean, I'm so close to being paid on Twitch. That's why I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? I'm so close. I might as well. You know.
Do you like Oh God, I can't wait to watch the ones who live tonight. Yeah. Oh my God, the idiot comments again.
Oh yeah.
So excited! I want to see her comment.
Yeah. 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 Oh man. What do you think? What were you thinking tonight for food?
nasty. I can be nasty. I can be mean. And when he pisses me off, my meaning comes out.
Oh, I know. Well,
He
um,
pisses me off. Mr. John over there. He knows what happens when I get pissed.
yeah. Oh, he knows. That's why he couldn't stand you. He's like, you're overpowered. You need to be terminated. John Hand.
Oh, yeah.
Or not John Hand. Sorry. Or no, or that's excuse me, that John. No, not John Hand. I'm sorry, the other John. That one that.
Johnny Boy?
Yeah, Johnny Boy. Yes.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah. He's just like.
Fuck that guy.
He's just like, you are overpowered. You need to be destroyed. You need to be unmodded. You do not deserve to have that power.
And nobody fucking agreed with him. That's the funny thing.
Well, except his cronies.
Other than one fucking boy.
Well, other than his cronies and Otto Von Aaron.
There was one fucking mod, and I called Idiot Boy. You know who that was?
Yeah, Otto Von Aaron. Yeah.
Yup. I called Stupid Boy ever since. That was stupid, dog.
Yeah, it was.
And then guess what? He left his own fucking Discord.
Yeah.
That's how stupid he is. He left his own goddamn Discord.
Yeah.
Because it became fucking toxic. Because he had no fucking rules on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, your fucking Discord became shit. Yeah, at least have some fucking rules on there.
Yeah, or he apparently liked his cronies too much that he just didn't do much to contain it.
Thinking that when I fucking ban them. It's like I banned them for a fucking reason.
Excuse me.
They have no goddamn control. They're gonna fucking do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Exactly.
That's what I said. I give a fuck about this.
Exactly. So
I love banning people.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I know.
Banning people is fun.
Right.
It can be fun, especially if they're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Bring your fucking blinker off. I mean, you're already here, doofus. On the other side. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
White boy.
Yeah.
White boy. I don't care for black people.
Oh. Pff.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah.
White people. 100%.
No, so
There you go, dude. You're passing your fucking person in a crappy ass car.
so what are we for
Chevy.
are we looking at Popeyes possibly?
I don't know. I already ate a little bit, so.
Oh, did you? How many hours ago?
Maybe some subs, because I love. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I had earlier today during the
I already had Taco Bell today, so.
during the lunchtime. That's what I had at Subway.
What did you have?
I think I had a ham foot long.
Huh?
I think I had a ham foot long.
God dang. I didn't know you liked I didn't know you liked some goddamn footlongs.
Oh yeah, of course. I always get the foot longs, baby.
You don't know what I was meaning.
I got what you were going for, but I wasn't nah.
Those footlongs, don't you?
Yeah, I know what you were going for.
You like that big sausage footlong too. I'm
No, not really.
I'm bad.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the dog does though.
People say I get mad when I get told gay jokes. I'm like, I don't really give a shit. People say it's what they want to know. Hey, you like John footlongs? Hell yeah, I do.
Shit.
Especially some sausage ones. Heck yeah, boy.
Oh yeah. Although the dogs love it, especially when you freaking, especially when you put it in front of them, man. Especially when you put it in front of them, man. They're just like they look at that, they're like, oh, we want it. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
So you're saying I'll bite on it too. I'll go, no, girls like to bite my foot long.
No.
They like to bite hard.
Oh god damn. Oh shit.
Like I say, after dark streams with me are fire.
Oh, I know.
Cause I get nasty. I don't care. I'm a nasty.
That's why I think. That's why I think we should. That's why I think we should probably squeeze one in or something like that. Bring a little excitement back.
I don't want to do an after dark stream. I want to do a reaction. Then maybe after the episode.
It's either after the episode or before.
Should I already park in the driveway?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think they're going anywhere. So.
God dang, I hate this fucking thing.
Or we can go to Arby's. We can go to that one too.
I bet the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, we could do Popeyes.
I don't want Popeyes.
I haven't had it in a while.
I don't want it though. I don't know. I don't know what I want.
It's either that or we could be savages this time and actually go into a actual restaurant.
I want to try the fucking cheese stuff from KFC.
Oh, it could do KFC, yeah.
Look at it. Just look at it. I'm not joking. I don't know what I want. I really don't want a pot.
Right. It was either that or be way different and go inside.
Dang, I want to go watch the new movie. I want to go watch Wonka. That movie is so fucking good. Oh god, I love that movie.
Wait, which one?
The new Wonka.
Oh, the new Wonka? Oh, okay.
I like that. I love that. I like that movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Sure.
As a Willy Wonka fanboy, I love that movie.
Yeah, it looks pretty funny. Like I said, my grandma and my Aunt Lan watched it and they liked it.
I like it. I like it. I really like it. But I like I like the director and writer's other two movies. Have you ever seen Paddington? Those are some really good movies.
Sure. Sure.
Because there's no fucking poop and pee jokes, and I hate poop and pee jokes. Oh god, I hate that topic.
Yeah.
That movie, the Walker movie had none of that in it, so I like it.
Right.
They had a couple fat jokes in it that I thought was kind of funny.
Huh.
It made me kind of yeah, because this cop who likes chocolate, and the villains keep giving him chocolate, so every time you see him, he's getting fatter. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he has a hard time getting them to there. Especially the one. They give him 1,800 chocolates. He goes, he's like, I'm out. This is like a few days later. I'm already out of chocolate. I'm like, you're already out? You gave me 1,800. Fucking badass.
Yeah, that's funny.
I laughed so hard, man. I love it. Oh, the music was good. I like the music in it.
I was almost thinking of getting some 2 liters of pop, maybe. I don't know.
I just drank 2 energy drinks, so I should be all right.
Oh, I got one. I got one here. One of those zeros. The white one, that white monster one. My girlfriend gave me it.
No, I had a different kind. I had what is it called? It's I forget the name of it. Whatever the name is, it's just fucking fire.
Right.
They're not like just sugar. There is no sugar. I got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my kids stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go shop on Amazon for kids stuff.
There you go.
When the next football season, I'm gonna tell them I'm ready. I got my Taylor Swift stuff ready to go.
Nah. No, we'll be cheering against them. We cannot have them win. No W's. No W's. We gotta get L's. Yeah.
I just got my Taylor Swift stuff on. I'm cheering for her. I ain't cheering for the fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you are cheering for the Chiefs because when she's sad, you'd be like, no.
And she's dating one of the fucking worst players.
Right.
I don't care for it. You know, like he's a good. But I actually like him. I watch his podcast. His podcast is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, because I like his brother, who fucking retired this year.
I did.
He's not retired. He just retired this week.
Really?
The player I like. I like the brother a lot more than you.
Sure.
I like Jason hell of a lot more.
Right. Huh.
Especially his fucking retirement speech.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Huh.
He's retired because of his family.
Sure.
He has kids. Yeah, I like him. He's real.
Yeah.
His younger brother's a fucking drug addict, alcoholic. And he is. He almost didn't make it to the NFL. His brother is the reason why he's in the NFL, because he was a drug addict.
And now he's with Taylor Swift.
Huh?
And now he's with Taylor Swift?
Yeah, but she's an alcoholic a little bit too.
Right.
She parties. I mean, she's in her mid-30s and does not have kids already.
Nah.
That kind of tells you.
Right.
So, I mean, buddy, you want to ride my ass? I'll fucking go there and beat the fuck out of you. Okay? Party in this song. This is one of my being business class coming out.
Jesus.
My anti-business coming out.
It did.
This is one of my Bay City coming out.
Jesus.
Born and raised in Bay City. Oh!
Yeah.
Someone at work was like, what do you call Midland? It's land? That's what I call it. Yeah, you're right, dude.
Shit.
I was like, yeah, you lived in Bay City. Yeah, I did live in Bay City, buddy. Even we call it Bay City. But we like home. We say it in a name of respect, though. Yeah, Bay City. Yep. Then you got Sag Nasty.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody. People say nobody calls it Bay. Everybody calls Bay City Bay City.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Everybody
Yeah, my dad calls it that, but not in a good way.
Well, everybody calls it Bay City. You hear people in Bay City? Oh, yeah. Bay City, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're getting it. Yep.
Bay City.
Bay City. And everybody calls it, and you go everywhere else, people call Midland Midland. They're like, yeah, it is very, yeah, and they're like, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, how was it driving to Midland the other day? That was I had to do with a dumb fuck, but okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, they suck driving out. I agree with you. I agree with you, dude. We were laughing, having a grand old time.
Sure.
Yeah, we laugh about Bay City, yeah, we go, yeah, and they're like, yeah, driving to Bay City is like driving to Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's fun driving to Bay City, because it's like driving in Grand Theft Auto. Or speeding, or we're out looking at lights, and some people ain't looking at lights, you drive past red lights. It's like, yeah, it's fun.
Shit.
No, but this is like 30 seconds. If you don't do this, basically, I'm like, oh, just turn around. Oh, across. That's how we drive there. It's fun. I just drove there yesterday. Got my tacos.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, man. Can't wait, man. And now you're like, yeah, no, he's doing Taylor Swift. Yeah, the only reason he got Taylor Swift because of his fucking brother.
Right.
You know? People don't understand. He would not have been playing in the NFL if it was not for his brother.
For sure.
Because his brother, yeah, Travis was a drug addict. And an alcoholic. In college, yeah. He almost got kicked off the college team. So he's like, no, he's dating Taylor Swift. Yeah. But you know how he met Taylor Swift? At her concert. But he didn't meet her there. She found out afterwards through his fucking podcast because of his brother.
Duh.
I like that type of... I watch stories like that.
Right.
She's off. And she's... And his brother finally retired this year. He's retiring this year. Pretty sad, though. He's retiring.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to cheer for his brother. Other than he played for the Eagles, but... He's the only player that has never really been transferred from the Eagles since 2011. Or, no, I think it was 2009. I think it was 2009.
Right.
Played for my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Duh. It's crazy.
Oh, it's snowing outside.
Yeah, I just got
Dang,
that too.
I love snow.
Yeah, it said Midland snow will begin around 9:21, continuing over next few hours.
Yeah, it's snowing, and I'm wearing shorts. That's not really a shock. I always wear shorts. Why is the guy wearing shorts, man? He kept saying it was boring, yawning.
I did.
You know, shit, I was yawning. That was fucking boring. What do you expect me to do?
New favorite billboard seen in Pennsylvania. Oh, this is Joe Biden pointing. He says, I'm not going to donate my salary. I'm going to donate yours.
You donate my salary, Mr. Joe Biden, I'll fucking go to the White House and say, all right then. I'll fucking take a piss in your mouth, bitch. You ain't taking my money, I'll take your money.
Damn straight.
I'm not afraid of you. I ain't afraid of you, you fucking old man-looking loser.
Yeah.
I should have watched that State of the Union address so I could make fucking content how much of a loser you are.
Damn straight.
Motherfucker. Yeah, taking my money, you ain't having it. Yeah, I'll treat you like a Grand Theft Auto character. Non-player character, too.
Yeah. Damn
I
straight.
can't stand him. I can't stand his ass.
Neither can we.
And then the fucking hyena right next to him.
Yeah.
And I could see Kamala Harris' accent looks like the fucking hyenas from Lion King.
CNN refused to run this ad, probably because it would hurt Biden too much. Okay, let me listen to it. Let me see. What is it?
But Joe Biden promised not to deport illegal immigrants.
Should that person be deported? That person should not be the focus of deportation.
Biden vowed not to detain illegal immigrants who crossed the border.
No one would be put in jail while waiting for their hearing.
So when Jose Ibarra crossed into America illegally, he was not deported. He was not put in jail.
Whoa.
Biden also supported sanctuary cities.
Should undocumented immigrants arrested by local
shock
police
me.
be turned
I
over
mean, how
to
does that make him
immigration
look worse? I mean, we already should know
So
this.
when
He supports
Jose Ibarra
sanctuary
was
cities. I mean,
arrested
it's
in
not a
New York
fucking
City for
stretch.
endangering a child,
Yeah.
he was freed a second time. Ibarra
Wow.
went to Georgia.
I'm shocked.
where
He supports
beat
fucking
Lincoln
sanctuary
Riley to
cities.
death. How
Like,
many
it doesn't
more killed
fucking make
as
sense.
Biden set free.
Oh,
Holding America's teachers responsible for the content of this advertising.
I'm not surprised why CNN wouldn't play that.
Did you hear what they want people in Michigan to do?
What do they want?
They want people to let these fucking illegals live in their house.
Oh, phew. You are insane if you think we're gonna let those motherfuckers live in here.
No, they did say that though. They go, why don't we house them? People, you house them. And I'm like, are you gonna pay us for it? No. I was like, I ain't gonna fucking house them illegal. If you're gonna give me some type of money for it, sure, maybe I'll do it.
And it better be a lot of it too.
Yeah. especially in New York, how much they're paying these hotels, dude. God damn.
Yeah.
Live in these hotels, they're getting paid lots of money, but
No, we don't want their ass here. Go away, you know.
They're trash in the rooms, though.
Yeah, we don't want their ass here. Go away. You know.
You sound very anti-immigration over there.
Yeah.
Remember, words last forever.
Yeah.
Who do I sound like saying that?
Mr. Biden.
I sound like a dem.
Oh yeah.
I sound like a liberal.
Yeah.
Are you still live?
Maybe.
What's up, losers?
I think Storm is just being entertained because he's loving it. Nah.
If you're a liberal, leave.
Expelled immediately. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here, you guys. Mr. Heisenberg is on to see you.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was a pretty funny movie.
Mr. Electric, I want him expelled immediately. That's what he says in the movie. Mr. Electric, I want him expelled immediately.
Right.
I love that.
Like, subscribe, Mr. Heisenberg. Follow me on Twitch, all that good stuff. Social media's down below, and see you guys in the next one.
Losers.
We're ready to sign out. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Much love.
And I'm already at your house.
All right.